ザンクロスナイフ発射。スクラウンドスカー。皆さん、貴様のようなやつを許すわけにはいかない。チームコンフューズ。
いい気になるなよゼータ。
地球には行かせない、絶対に。ホーミングレーザこれだから肉の体にとらわれた連中は近接攻撃を選択。落ちなさいよ。メモリが、私のメモリが減らされる。
体にまとわりつく敵、奴からか。行け。
これ以上のダメージは致命傷になる。やらなければやられる。もうダメだ。機械が勝手に動いたんだ。どいてもらおうぜ、軍人さん。こいつは痛いぜ。受け取れ。死ぬかよ。
平和を脅かす犯罪者は私が相手になる。今だかい。撃て。シグナルビー。もうダメだ。ロボットを捨てるしかない。
今はこんな戦争をやってる場合じゃないって分かれ。
ビームサーベルで真っ二つにしてやる。くらえ。
もう限界だ。脱出装置を。そのフィールドごと打ち抜く。距離を詰める。これでこんな結末なのかよ。行くぞゾン
Hey there, Shrine Runners! Hello, and welcome to the Fox Shrine. I'm Araxis, your host, and tonight we're going to be playing some more Super Robot Wars 3. Hey there, Kuro. Hey, Ada. Welcome. Hope you're all doing alright. I'm doing pretty well, and looking forward to some more Super Robot Wars. Where last we left off, we'd just played through the bonus scenarios, I believe. Let me just double check. Yes, we've did those. Yeah, let's do some upgrading, shall we? You realize you're getting old. Why is that, Kuro? Yeah, we've already done that. Yeah, I was smart enough to do that last time. Ah, gotcha. I was gonna say, well, you're only as old as you feel, but, yeah, back pain's a bitch. Alright, so let's do some upgrading. We definitely need to upgrade the Nadeshiko. You know what? I want to upgrade you pretty thoroughly. I like the Nadeshiko, so yeah, I'm doing all right. I was a little bit worried about a storm earlier. Thankfully, that seems to have gone away. Ooh, Gravity Blast costs less, more EN. That's all good stuff. Yeah, Gravity Blast cheap now. Okay. And yeah, fair bit of EN. Alright. Nation attack 4-5. Let's upgrade you. Go all the way. All CQB weapons plus 300 damage and 30 hit. There we go. I'm not as big a fan of Sabarota as I am of Yuriko, but go. Okay. Just keep upgrading Sugiri. Oh, hello. Yep, unlocks power part. And we get to choose something over here. And generally, it is best to go with an extra power part slot because you can put anything in there, even things that will basically do all of this stuff. So obviously, it means you got to have the gear to slot in, but chances are we will. Okay. Anything here we want to slap in? And wish. No, not extra arms. Game meter, actually. Sure, let's give that to you. I don't need to sort of worry too much about increasing Sagiri's raw stats or anything. They're already pretty damn good, so let's just give ourselves some extra resources to make everyone else good. Okay. Ruri, what do you want? Already got a barrier. I feel like increasing your range is actually a pretty good idea, considering you don't have any post-movement attacks. So let's do that. Okay. Go Golden Legacy? Yeah, I can keep that on you for now. I have a lot of movement boosters, unfortunately. Okay, Chobham armor. You've already got a full armor coating, so maybe not on you. 15 morale there. 20 there. Do you have IFS as well? Okay, let's stick Chobham armor on Dan. And we'll give you the Soldier's Medallion. How about that? Anyone here benefit from the barrier in particular? Let's give it to you. Don't really use a lot in the way of energy after all. Yeah, give you the barrier. Yeah, the Repellent tank makes sense for you. Super repair kit? Why not? Okay. Skill learning. So, over here, we need to give you Fort Defend and Hit and Run. for attack. And hit and run. There we go. Hit and run, or the Nadeshiko should not be allowed to do that. No, the Nadeshiko should 100% be allowed to do that, wizard. Anyone who prevents the Nadeshiko from doing that should be hung, drawn, and quartered. We also gave the Nadeshiko a high-fidelity radar so that it's able to gravity cannon even more effectively. I feel like this is the right thing to do. You don't need defense. Van, you can have close quarters, defense, and evade. You really need evade? I don't think you need evade, but I gave it to you anyway. Ryoko, you can have some evade though. Absolutely, have some evade. Yeah, Dolan. Have some evade. Who else can have some defense? Okay, cool. I was a little bit worried, because he's sort of like... He's sort of in that middle point, between like super and real, kind of, so I was just sort of like wondering what would be best for him. Oh, Tetsuya. Defend. There you go. Okay. Now, anything else I might like to do? You know what? I can get a second support defend. Dash is really tempting, but it's also like really expensive. Ugh. Now, Preemptive Strike would be a whole lot cheaper and give you an accelerate off the bat. Seem like I don't recall if Hari learns accelerate later on. At the point where you shove a ton of pilots into the TAC P maker. I've got a few people in the TAC P maker, but not as much as I would like. We're able to max it out at least. Go with the preemptive. I think we're good. I've got a whole bunch of money, but I'm still like good with keeping it at reasonable levels right now. Pretty sure one of them Nadeshiko Path gets Excel because gravity cannon ship goes zoom. Probably. If that's the case, oh well, we get Accelerate early and they can save their SP for something else. Alright, Mars. Thanks, VTX. It's been fun. Oh, no, it's been our pleasure. It's not every day you get to work with bounty hunters. We enjoyed the experience ourselves. Oh, never heard a corporate lackey talk about this kind of thing like a regular person. You guys have way more guts than your average salaryman. almost feels that kind of a waste. Put my life on the line for my salary and bonuses, just like you do for your bounties. I think you're alone on that one. Look, the only time you put in effort is if you're getting a bonus, okay? And only if you want that bonus. Sagiri clearly wants the bonus, so she's putting in the effort. Otherwise, just clock in. Clock in and do the minimum requirements. I think we all met here for a reason. You ever get fired, Sagiri, I can help you find work. I've said this before, but I'm happy where I am. I don't even want to think about getting fired. Sagiri is 100% corporate, and this definition doesn't match anyone else's idea of corporate. Saizo is also 100% corporate, and his definition fits 100% of management's definition of corporate. Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. Here's hoping you guys never have to get involved with us underground folk again. Take care, everyone. You really leaving? Well, the captain says she wants to hire all of you on, along with everyone at VTX. No offense, but I'd rather die than be a military pawn. That sounds about right. We'll manage on our own. We may not be space pirates, but we all value our freedom. Talk about annoying. Talking to me, Van? Quit overthinking things and just do what you want already. That's why we're blowing this popsicle stand. Later, Van. I'll be rooting for you from the shadows. Here's to a swift and satisfying revenge. Okay, everybody, bye-bye! Off they go. So it goes. They have a different way of life than us. Hey, they chose to go. No need to worry about them now. We'll just keep on keeping on. Trying to convince yourself, huh, Ryoko? Okay, you're a space pirate. Well, he's just, I suppose the us includes them as well, right? Kincaid! Yuri and Hoshino... Sorry, Yuri and Ryoko are trying not to mention Tenkawa. They're suppressing their emotions. You guys are from the Nadeshiko, right? Oh, we haven't introduced ourselves yet, have we? I'm Ryoko Subaru, leader of the Ace of Valor squad. I ended up in a different unit after the Blizzard War, but the Martian successors wiped it out, so I returned to the Nadeshiko. I'm Hikaru Amano. Please support to Ryoko during combat. Hikaru Amano? The manga artist? Oh my gosh! Are you one of my readers? Well, friend of mine is... Her name is... Amy's. What's a manga artist doing as a pilot? I was a pilot during the Lizard War, and when it ended, I became a manga artist like I always wanted to be. But with the way things are now, Yuri had to call her back to the battlefield. Are you going to be keeping up with your captive release schedule? Oh, the story was just getting good. Not even pretending now. A manga artist can work anywhere, as long as she's got a pen and some paper. Cranking out pages in the downtime between missions? What? I had no idea. Glad to hear it. That Amy's girl says it's her friend that's a reader. Uh-huh. Sure it is. Wasn't Hikaru's manga mostly about the blood, sweat, and tears of beefy men beating each other up? Yep. last but not least is she who laughs last. Izumi Maki. I support Ryoko, like Hikaru. Nice to meet you. About that last bit. Just ignore her, she's weird like that. Or don't. Like, I love paying attention to Izumi, she's funny. She's like, because it's relevant again, and relevant to me right now, Izumi is basically like Gold Ship from Uma Musume. Not quite the same, but similar. Oh, don't pay attention to her dumb wordplays. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. That's a good one, I like that actually. Can we not pay attention to her? I can't resist. Sure, we'll all get used to her eventually. Very positive, Raimi. I'm used to bad jokes, right, Chief? Hey now, Raimi. Let's keep our private lives out of this. Amasaki doing dad jokes. Give me a hand, Chief. And give me a hand, Kachif. Izumi Maki. If you underestimate me, you're Maki a great mistake. He's definitely making the dad jokes. I like you two. Enough punning. Harry and I haven't even gotten a chance to introduce ourselves. So, without further ado, I am Lieutenant Sabaroto Takasugi, Executive Officer on the Nadeshiko B. I used to be a part of the Jovian Federation's elite corps, but I work for the Federation now. I look forward to working with VTX, especially the ladies. Sabarota, I'll report you to the captain for Indies and see if you keep that up. Harrying me, Harry. I'm getting on the puns as well. Besides, you haven't introduced yourself yet. Right. I'm Ensign Harry Makibi, Deputy Officer of the Nadeshiko B. Wow, he's cute. You seem awfully young for an ensign. Can't blame you for being infatuated. Harry's only 11. Serious wunderkind. You know when we let Ruri in as a child soldier? Yeah, we decided to keep things up. We figured if it worked once, it'll work again. Nurgle does not believe in child labor laws. Maybe you ladies can teach him a thing or two? Sabarota? He's 11! Quit treating me like a child, Sabarota! Oh, you get baited way too easily. That's what makes me want to treat you like a kid. The Nadeshiko is well known on Mars too, but it doesn't feel like it's part of the military. Well, that's because the old Nadeshiko wasn't military. Nurgle owned it. The Nadeshiko B is military, but it's inherited the old ship's civilian spirit, along with its eclectic crew. Motley crew, if you will. Have you listened to Motley Crew? Starting to sound a lot like Special Section 11. They do indeed, which is why I'm glad they included Nadeshiko in this game. I'm a huge fan of Nadeshiko, so I'm all for them being included in Super Robot Wars. But 100% they fit in with SRWT, considering we're all corpos. Oh yeah, Earth military, totally 100% ethical. It is the second most ethical military in the world, second only to Israel's military. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic there, just to be clear. And with Ruri Hoshino, the Electron Fairy, as its captain, the legendary crew of the Nadeshiko is complete. Special Section 3 has been contracted by the Federation forces, or should I say, by the Nadeshko. Oh, if you want to be included in that, go ahead, Wizard. Fair enough. And yeah, absolutely. I love when Super Robot Wars like goes the extra mile to include like integrate everything together really well. Like sometimes it succeeds more than others. In this case, like Nadeshko plus the original characters introduced here, like fit together incredibly well. Yeah, fair enough. The U.S. military is also guilty of plenty of shit. Australian military as well. Like, let's not discount my own country in this. Hold on, what was going on there? Yeah, Special Section 3. Yeah, contracted by the Nadeshko. The Nadeshko is autonomous, so we can do stuff like hire external contractors. Our intention is to go to Earth and fight the Martian successors anyway, so you won't hear any complaints from me. Actually, this is my first time leaving Mars. I'll be sure to show you around when we get to Earth. I'm interested in how they're going to integrate Votoms when we get to it. Because, like, obviously Votoms is like on a bit more of a galactic scale. Like, I can see how they can integrate like the individual story arcs, because they're all quite isolated, and you can like imagine them being set in like places on Earth as well. But I wonder how they're sort of like going to have like the Gilgamesh and the Valiant militaries, I guess. Wonder what they're going to sort of represent in this game. We're not going there for vacation, you know? Wendy? Sorry, Wendy. I didn't mean to. It's okay. I'm the one souring the mood anyway. Do you want to go home? I mean, your brother was saying you should. Then, what gives? Wendy's going through a lot right now. I want to hear her answer. So, want to go home? No. If my brother really joined up with the person you're after, he must have a reason. I mean, my brother is a good person. That's why I have to see him. I need to find out what he's really up to. Then let's go. Quit overthinking things and just do what you want already. Right! That's not bad advice. It sounds so simple, you might confuse him for another unthinking idiot, but the strength of his intent is impressive. That simple assertion may have saved Wendy. Wow, Bear. Oh, looks like he saved a girl and won the heart of another. Join the villain, he's a good person, need to reconcile those 2 points. I suppose, like, she could be thinking, is he trying to infiltrate the villain in order to take him down? Should know all about winning the hearts of women through that. Bit overthinking things and just do what you want, huh? What's with you? Can't stop thinking about what that tuxedo guy said? You're obnoxious, you know that? Speaking of obnoxious... Whoa! Wee! Whoa! Whizzle? Whizzle Wuzzle? What are you doing? I wanted to chat with Revy on the Arcadia, so I infiltrated a bunch of networks. That figures. It's a hacker. Hold on. She even hacked into the ISS databank. Guess there's no stopping her. Anyway, I ended up in a really weird place. Oh no. He's found the dark web. Get out of there. The Space Warriors? Wait a sec. I know them. They call themselves an environmental protection group, but they're just a bunch of terrorists. It's Avalanche? Awesome, we found Avalanche! I don't know who they are, but looks like they're about to do something. So, they're eco-terrorists? They're obsessed with protecting sea rats, species found in the Martian seas. They attack those who go hunt them and threaten the government through blackmail. A pleasant bunch. It's been a while since I've seen Captain Bebop, so I don't quite recall this episode, admittedly. I should watch that again, like Cowboy Bebop was great. These files Ed took. These files Ed found. They look like plans for a terror attack. Does it say where? The Martian terminal colony, Kakaseo. Okay. What are you thinking, Spike? We nabbed their bounties, obviously. It's a terminal colony, so the Deteshko is probably heading there too, right? Even better. The Deteshko handles the Space Warriors, and we go catch their boss. Hey Swacky, I'm also raising horse girls. I'm not raising them right now, but that's because I'm busy streaming. I was busy with a El Condor Pasa run just before stream. Bit busy today, so I haven't been able to play too much, but yeah, so surprisingly compelling game. Like I didn't think it would be as complicated as it would be, if I'm being honest. Terminal colony Kakaseo. Mama! Just killed a man! Put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead! Mama! We made the officials all shut up for you! I didn't know that was going to be like Idolmaster. I've never played Idolmaster, but I would have pitched it to a friend in that respect. He's playing it anyway, but I know that friend of mine liked Idolmaster, so yeah. I've played some Princess Maker in the past, so that's sort of like what I'm familiar with, at least. Oh no, it's Mama from Futurama. Princess Maker 6 is an early access. I was not aware of that, no. I remember seeing something about Princess Maker, like, was it like 4 or 5 having like a poor translation? Yeah, I think it was 5, and they were saying, like, the reviews of it said that it had a bad translation. Yeah. 4 imploded. 5, yeah, people commenting that it's got a bad translation, sadly. Yeah. I really hate when that happens. As someone who has worked in translation before, not as QA, not as a translator, I really I hate seeing games that get butchered, essentially, and people trying to use like AI to get rid of translators is also a horrible sign. Shiro here, reincarnated as a neglected noble, raised my baby brother with memories from my past life. That one. That was an anime. Looks like your daughter is allowed to be gay. Nice. That's cool. Ignore that. Alright, well, we know what Kura is watching next, I guess. Anyway, let's, Oh, yeah. Alright, so we got Twinkle Maria Murdoch over here, representative of the Environmental Protection Society, Space Warriors. So a Sea Shepherd? She makes the members address her as Mother. She held conservation activities of the sea rats on Ganymede, but her methods were no different than that of a terrorist, and she was treated as a bounty. To make her views heard, she developed the dangerous virus Monkey Business. Oh no, now I remember Monkey Business in Cowboy Bebop, alright. And held all 8 million of Ganymede's residents hostage. Was Monkey Business like a virus that turned everyone into monkeys or something? Or... She's basically like Dr. Primate in Star Rail. Yeah, okay, yeah, she's Dr. Primate. Okay. Speaking of MTL, and that's 5-star stories. Yeah. My condolences to all the people who are fans of Kamen Rider Kuga and 5-star stories. Machine translation has no place in translation at all, okay? It's just a way to drive down prices for paying translators and providing a shoddy end product. Anyway, yeah, so. Good work, boys. The Martian sea rats will live another day thanks to our efforts. Yamasaki. Deputy Minister of the Amaterasu Colony Development Agency, Brigadier General Azuma's close associate. He is a bit aloof and quite elusive. When Ruri and the others visit Amaterasu, he patiently talked the stubborn Azuma into allowing them to investigate by making them take part in a children's tour and boarding inspection, showing how capable he was in handling the iron-fisted Azuma. I'm impressed, Space Warriors. I'll bribe a few officials, and a job like this becomes child's play. Now then, care to keep your promise? Oh, but of course. Assuming you succeed in bringing utter chaos to Earth, of course. Do so, and the Martian success will gladly protect your sea rats following the fall of the Earth Federation. The sea rats are such smart and gentle creatures. We wish nothing more than to ensure their health and safety. Yeah, I bet. Let's hope this monkey business of yours does the job. What's going on? Mama, an Earth Federation ship is approaching! Oh, they're probably here to use the facilities. But we need more time to ready monkey business for launch. Stall them! Yes, ma'am! I mean, Mama! Mama! Captain, we can't establish comms with the terminal colony. Something must have happened at Kakaseo. Subdued by the Martian successors, maybe? We're about to find out. Mobile weapons have left Kakaseo. They're not here to welcome us, clearly. Scramble our forces. Alright, let's sort it out, shall we? Alright. Now, where do we want to place people? Sagiri, I'm fine hanging back a little bit. She's got a little bit more movement. How far away are these guys? I got a little bit of distance, actually. In which case... put the slow speed people up back and have them get on board the Nadeshiko, which is going to zoom right forward with its enhanced movement abilities. 7. So we got 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6. Alright. Sortie out. Look! Dan even came all the way out here. What's going on, Dan? Don't ask me. Dan's mysterious armor that Chief Amasaki was talking about. I can't say for sure, but... what's with those guys anyway? It's the mechs belonging to the Martian successors, but... formation and movements are sloppy. They must be terrorists. Is that Spike? Must have spelled some bounties. Bingo! You're dealing with the Space Warriors, an extremist environmental protection group. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty extreme to occupy a colony with mobile weapons. I'll let you guys deal with the ones that are already out here. Hold on, Spike! There's no way to get him to listen when he's like that. They punched through! There's only 2. Well, the guys inside will handle him. You're right. All we need to do is hold the rest of them up for 4 minutes. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Charging my attack. There must be a hell of a bounty in that colony for Spike to go rushing in like that. Okay, fine. Looks like we'll help him free of charge this time. Gravity cannon. That works. Can't get to Earth until we get rid of these guys anyway. Then it's decided. Engage and eliminate the terrorists. We are still unclear as to what their objectives are, so please move quickly. The operation length is 4 minutes. If we exceed that, return here to regroup. Alright, all enemies in 4 turns. This goes defeated. Battle exceeds 5 turns. Alright, easy enough. And yeah, so we are able to move all the way up to there. Okay, so. There. Okay. What orders do we have right now? Just Wendy. Gotcha. Alright. Oh yeah, and you're able to zoom right now, because you've also got Thingo. So... okay, get you, and move there, move there, you, and a Noom all the way out front, and you can Noom over to there. Alright, so what have we got here anyway? Got standard Zekdas, and Gaza Seas, and Battle. Alright. And yeah, Amaterasu's over here, and alrighty then. Let's make quick work of these guys and get back to Earth. Feels like things have only gotten worse since we left for Mars. there's anywhere left in space that's peaceful. I mean, space is pretty big. Like, pretty much all the parts of space that don't have people in it, like, they're pretty peaceful. And that's a lot of space.
こっちは目の前の敵に集中するから。おすすめをください、メリルさん。ラミー、ここはストライカーよ。いいところ見せるわよ。
Good shot. Enemies without post-movement attacks. Hold up. Ah, damn it. Okay. Well, let's... move you here. Actually, I should have.
小さい頃に悪いことはしちゃダメって教わらなかったの？
Oh well.
意表をつく攻撃で蜂の巣にしてあげる。
やることなんとと裏目に出やがる。
I don't think the butt-loaded, the butt-facing autocannon is a bad idea. Just like in BattleTech, when there's mechs with rear-facing, like, small or medium lasers. Chances are those would be more useful on the front.
戦術パターン TND。
承認します。
TND スタート。そこから一歩も進ませないから。ストライカーはナイスモードでフィニッシュ。行くわよ。いっけー。
俺の顔は覚えたからな。
Cartridge acquired. Just a check. You got 5 shots of that, do you? Okay. How far can you move? Alright. That's fine. I don't think we're gonna get enough skill anyway to use it, but just in case. That's fine.
無人操作の機械には因縁がある。 見えているんだよ。そこ。
That's when a crit's able to get you the kill. Okay. Well done. Level up there. And we have a whole bunch of people who would be thrilled to get in on the action.
人を殺すマシーンだなんて。そこだ。行け。伊達に修羅場をくぐってきたわけじゃない。
ありがとう。あとはこっちでやるから。
Some pilot commanders. Does Ryoko have a commander? It'd be nice if she had a commander similar to like how Mao's got one. I don't think she's got one. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright. Actually. Let's have you. Do I have the amount of kills I need with you? I'm pretty sure I do. 24, and that's what was required, right? Yes! In that case, you can move there. Take out this guy, why not? Out of my way. You don't deserve my time. I'm going to find him. I need to get to Earth.
モビルスーツの相手も慣れたもんだ。一気に詰める。
I think what the Gaza sees as AI, like they were, they're fully capable of having pilots. I probably want to be in a Gaza Sea more than a freaking Zekta, as bad as the Gaza Sea is.
「現行モビルスーツに負けてはコンペに出す意味がない」「もらった!」平常心でことに臨む。
Hey, sortie. Another person down this way. We can go over here. Actually. There we go.
心なき機械の力なぞただの暴力に過ぎん。覚悟してもらおう。
俺のこの手が真っ赤に燃える。勝利をつかめとただらき叫ぶ。バークレッツゴートピカエンド。
Bakuretsu, bakuretsu, la la la. Bakuretsu, bakuretsu, la la la. Alright. I'll put the Aestabalis have to take down the Butters.
無人機をいくら倒しても自慢にゃなんねえが全力でやってやる。てめえ俺をなめてんのかよ。
しっかり働きますかね。無駄なことはやめとけって。
Go there.
ノーベルガンダム行くよ。これでとどめよ。ノーベルラッフー。
少しは遠慮しろってんだ。
Alright, so going to pause for a few minutes here. We'll be back in a few moments while we wait for the ads to play out. Alright, see you shortly. Alright. Well, sorry about that. I went to go and grab myself something to eat as well. Kinda got to grab something before stream. I'm gonna play horses on that. This is totally not a failing on my part or anything. This is the horse's fault. Let's see. Do I want to blast anything? I've got the fortune on myself, right? Yeah, I do want to blast something because otherwise we're going to. You restore your fortune, right? So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
敵との距離は
And
3000です
I'll just beat myself while I'm eating, okay? Thankfully, this is the sort of game where I can eat a little bit. It's doesn't require as much attention, and it's not in the reading section either. Hey, want me to move you anywhere? Not really. Actually, right, you've got the bonus for moving far, so just move you over here. You'll get us some extra money for doing that. Okay. So yeah, save and oh no, it's not moved. Probably someone else on the ship, right? Ah yes, Marginger. All right. You can go here, maybe? Maybe I'll dash that one. Why not?
貫けドリルプレッシャーパンチ 体が勝手に動いてくれる
Alright, so that's all of them. Now we can end our phase properly. Okay. Yep. Seems fine to me. Before I do that... Okay... Yeah, probably not worthwhile using it on these, because this is only our first objective anyway, so... I mean, I'm pretty sure I should have double-checked on that, but this can't just be everything there is. I just don't know how Super Robot Wars works. Alright. Yep, go.
Oh, 今のは少し惜しかったな。いい度胸してるじゃねえかお前。蜂の巣だラキッドライフル
Yeah, alright. Yeah, you can get yourself a kill with this. You don't have... Yeah, you don't have anything fancy like gain or anything, so... Get like fortune, like just something for yourself. I would have done that, but the ones for other people I want to save for like bosses or something. Hey, okay, we're gonna wrap up the kills. I'm fine with that. Like, I'm as I said, I'm a fan of Nadeshiko, so I might end up like taking like Ryoko for the entire game. We'll see. Anyway, what other like popular characters that I might want to take with me? Because I know like Rayearth is in this, and I want to take the Rayearth girls, and I want to take Votoms as well. I don't know how many Votoms characters there will be, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, and Gunbuster as well. Obviously, Gunbuster. Level for you. Oh yeah, she's snatching up everything. Again, something I'm fine with. Yep. Go for it. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Wizard. I really like the Ace Tavalis as a unit. Well, more as a machine, I guess. I thought the strongest in Super Robot Wars. It's a little bit stronger in series that have Nadeshiko as the main series, I guess. Like Super Robot Wars J. But even then, it's just like a mass production unit. But I like them, alright? I like them. Alright, yeah, you can go for this. Yeah, when it's not Prince of Darkness, when I mean the main series, I meant like the main TV series. Because obviously, you've got Hikaru and Izumi as their own units as well, potentially. And it's fun, so, like, using them as like a combination attack together. And the Nadeshiko like charging up their energy like every turn with its gravity wave. That's always fun to do, even if it does cost you a bunch of unit slots. Yeah, and there's only so much space, as you say. It's not cross-Ange in terms of how many units cross-Ange brings to the table, at least. Like, that brings so many damn characters. Okay. Yeah. Even if you like the series, and like, I genuinely do like both Cross-Ange and Majestic Prince. When you've got that many units, and you want to bring in like other units as well from like other series, because like playing Super Robot Wars, chances are you love a lot of series. Can I justify this? Unless you like do it like go in with the specific intention of using those like a challenge or whatever. It's unfortunate, but then again, if they were using a lot of maps where you had like a huge roster on field, then chances are that means that's going to be a huge amount of time playing that map, because if you're fielding that many characters, chances are there's so many enemies. I've been meaning to get around to finishing G-Quest. I've got like 3 episodes left of it. I just kept on putting it off, unfortunately. It just never seems like the right time. And like right now I'm in a bit of an Uma Musume mood, so that's also sapping time, and you know. Okay. Oh, hang on. Oh no, you don't have that yet. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, absolutely. I have managed to avoid spoilers for the last 3 episodes. I think the only thing I can say is that it sounds like it was divisive, which I could have told you from like the halfway point that they were going to be divisive. It really feels like they didn't have enough time. Yeah. Like, G-Witch even got, like, two seasons, like 25 episodes. Even that didn't feel like enough time for it. Which is a shame. And both G-Witch and G-Quux both show that like Gundam can do slice of life stuff quite well. Like, and it's a little bit of a shame actually, because I would love to see more of that stuff, but they've taken so much time from the series that you don't get to explore it as much as you'd like. Plus, hey there, Mimi. Absolutely, there's plenty of seats available. And if there wasn't, I would try and make sure that you'd have something at least. Yeah, 24 wasn't enough for G-Witch. So 12 episodes? No. Or nice and cool. I'd expect it to be, considering, like the, in the bar right now it's winter. So, you managed to port out of your summer weather, I'm guessing, and into the winter of the Fox Shrine. It's a genuine shame because they were doing so many interesting things with their alternate universe retelling, and also like the OG characters, the 3 kids, like you don't get to spend enough time with them either, which is really unfortunate as well. It's just so much, and you've left us hanging. Hopefully you get a bit of a cold spell though, there, Mimi. I know summers here can be really bad, so I'm very sympathetic to people coping with summer right now, even if it's winter for me at the moment. I am a very temperature-focused fox. I need my air conditioner. A reverse cycle air conditioner to make sure that it's in that narrow temperature range that works for me. Okay. Would that get humid though? Because if it gets humid, then like 30 plus humidity is going to be quite nasty. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, a lot of greenery absolutely helps with temperatures, which is why I'm very much in favor of like greenery in like towns and cities and stuff. The heat island effect is evil. Rainy season's cold, into 15 degrees. I'm assuming we were talking Celsius. That's Celsius is my temperature scale of choice. Yeah, cool. I always want to make sure to try not to assume. Lore-wise, the reason why I'm streaming is I'm beaming this into an alternate universe, aka your universe, and I'm using the attention gained to siphon magic in order to better my own universe. Like, not magic that's noticeable or anything. Just as like a byproduct, essentially. That's what the fox magic is for, right? All right, my turn. Let's see. How many have we got left? These three, huh? Who needs kills? I can get a kill. There we go.
こういうやつをぶったたくと賞金が出ると聞いてる。
The VTuber lore that is ignored by the streamer because it's murder to try and stay in character every time you stream. Like, there's a reason why hardly anyone does this. Yeah, we get fire dance as well. Australia is very prone to fire. I've gotten plenty of kills, so I'll hold off on you. But who am I focusing? I moved you directly in range, didn't I? My fault, I guess. That's fine. It's not gonna shoot you down. Give me... parts. Yep, so that's given us... Now, spirit? Yep, okay. There we go.
僕も艦長の力になるんだ。敵陣中央にグラビティブラストを撃ちます。スタンバイ OK ですよ。艦長。
Gravity blast.
ハーリー君、今です。
But honestly, the reason why I haven't been streaming for even longer than I have, I've been streaming for about four, maybe 5 years now or something. My internet was shit. I couldn't get a stable or quality connection to do some streaming, and yeah, so now that I can, like, yeah, stream. Terrorists have been wiped out! Not all of them. The real deal is inside the colony. Looks like the ones they sent out here were just stalling for time. From here, it's all up the Spike. Oh yeah, good point. SR point, yeah, indeed. I forgot to actually double check what that was. It was clear the map within 3 turns. I should have mentioned this at the start. But yeah. Even if we're playing on expert mode, we do try and get the SR point. Yeah. Anyway, Terminal Colony Kakaseo. Hey there. You must be the leader of the Space Warriors. Uncle Maria Murdoch. You're worth 10,000 Terran dollars. Exactly, you gotta play for the SR. It's not my thing to hurt a lady, so if you could surrender, that'd really make things easier for both of us. It could have been the police or the military, but no, it had to be a lowly bounty hunter. Hey, at least we're not terrorists. Compared to the noble sea rat, your lives are as good as worthless. Yes, you're all worse than monkeys. Hold up. You don't actually think you can run at this point, do you? Oh, don't bother. Guys outside are way scarier than we are. No one will stop us. Not until we slam monkey business into the earth! Get back here! You're too late! Monkey business is on its way to Earth as we speak! I've worked way too hard to let you get away. Spike, Faye, and the Space Warriors have all entered the Tulip. Hold on. Those terrorists planning to use hyperspace to attack Earth directly? I think we already, I don't think we did. Unique space that is 1/240th the size of regular space. Confirmed by a theory known as flickering cosmology, its application in interstellar travel enables speeds 240 times faster. Excuse me. Hyperspace gates were built at various locations and anyone could use them for a fee. How useful is 240 times the speed of light? Where do they put the hammers? Probably in hammer space. Like, there's all sorts of different spaces, right? There's flickering space, regular space, hammer space, space. Space gate. Alright. Well, yeah, hammer space is an important space. Never forget about hammer space. Kakaseo's third tulip doesn't use hyperspace, though. It doesn't use boson jumping, either. It's a completely new system that's still being tested. What's going to happen to them? I don't know. Where's Spike? He left to go chase after something called monkey business. Gonna have to explain that one, ma'am. I don't know all the details either, but apparently they kidnapped a virologist and forced him to make it. They say that humans and monkeys only have a 2% difference in DNA structure. This virus acts on that 2%. Wait, Are you saying it turns people into monkeys? What? Alice apes turning hairy? Bit more than that, bit more than that, Harry. Is that true? I wish I knew. Oh, this is Scenario 9! Gateway Chase! I just realized we haven't actually done that yet. I didn't really think to ask before jumping in, but where are we? Not hyperspace, or a boson jump, that's for sure. I like how Cowboy Bebop had like a sliding scale of serious and silly, and they weren't afraid to bounce back and forth between that. Because you got episodes like Monkey Business and the Mushroom episode, and then you've got frickin' like Vicious in the Rain and shit like that. Time to fix humanity, Monkey Business. Are you going to infect yourself with that? Like, I want to know how much of a hypocrite you are. So, they're going to load Monkey Business into that drop on Earth? Heavy Metal Queen, was that like space truckers? Look, I'm just saying, like, I'm partial to blue-collar workers in space. Planetes is my favorite anime of all time, and that's all about garbage collectors in space. If you haven't watched that, watch it. 100%, you will not regret it. Planetes is the best anime ever. Yeah. It's garbage collectors in space, and it is excellent. I watched that again recently, like a year or two ago or something. Still holds up to this day. I still consider it peak. Highly recommend it. Yeah, and just to be clear, it's not just about space junk. It is an incredibly political series. And it also knows how to like have a few sort of like light-hearted episodes as well. And yeah, the anime gets so woke. Mobile Suit Gundam, Astro Boy, for God's sake. Allow me to illuminate you, my lowly, feeble-minded bounty hunter. Basically anyone who uses work seriously, like, you can't take them seriously. It's a word that used to have meaning that's now lost all meaning because everything is work now and people just use it as a scare. Which is unfortunate. Happens a lot with African American vernacular. Yeah. This isn't just about the sea rats. Humans, with their culture, have escaped from the great system of nature. They're committing crimes that cannot be amended. Those who haven't realized this are bugs in the system of nature. Monkey Business, our virus, takes such humans and returns them to nature. Oh, yeah. That is completely different from what you see most of the time these days, unfortunately. What does monkey business do anyway? What are you asking me for? Whatever it is, we don't stop it. Something tells me we're not getting paid. Okay, you go in front and I'll cover you. It's past the point of no return. Yeah, Twinkle is a monster. Never support an eco-fascist, okay? Eco-fascists suck. And like people who support like those eco-doomer sort of movements, where you declare that humanity must die for nature. We'll grab Twinkle later. Taking out the virus comes first. Alright, so defeat all enemies, Spike is defeated, enemy units reach the top of the map. Alright. Well, hey, you've got that's useful. Maybe I should have buffed you a little bit. Oh, you're fine. You've still got, you don't have super abilities, but I've still upgraded you. Alright. So let's see what we've got here. Yeah, so just the standard Zekdars. They're all AI piloted. That's not actually a unit there. Sorry. Oh, was that our only objective? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it says here the TAC P bonus. Clear the second part of the map by defeating all enemies. Quit overthinking things and do what you want to do. Destroy the virus, capture Twinkle, and get all the money.
遠慮なくやらせてもらう。
ちょうどうさばらししたかったのよね。
And don't we lose if they get to the top of the map?
仕事しろ仕事。遅いぜ。
I don't follow enough Batman to be able to comment on Poison Ivy, but yeah, like it does depend with her. Like, I know there's like some villains in Batman who are more or less sympathetic depending on the writer. I think Mr. Freeze is another one of those characters in a similar vein. But I'll defer to someone who knows more about it than me, at least. Alright, keep on going.
いい子だ。そのまま動くなよ。盛り上げてくれよ。そうだよ。
I think I actually put on multi-action. Okay, I did. Multi-action again. I mean, Batman's got a lot of villains.
ちょっと何よそれ。
I mean, Harley Quinn, she also started out in the animated series, right? Like, not that Mr. Freeze, like, started in the animated series, but yeah. But Harley definitely started in the animated series. Yeah, she's an original, and, like, fuck, she's incredibly popular now. Hmm.
じゃあちょっくら行きますか。盛り上げてくれよ。
The animated series did a lot for Batman in general. What are you doing? Oh no, she's running away. Poison Ivy is at her best when she's complicated and her desire for the safety of the planet is not just her or people. Yeah. There is a time and a place for just like outright black villainy, certainly. But I do prefer more complex characters. And I've said this before, but I really, really, really hate it when they make out that they're making a complex character with sympathetic motives, and then they just have them eat a baby or something similar in order to show that they're a bad guy, and then don't engage with their sympathetic motives at all. And it's just bad writing. It's horrible. Like, fucking stop it. Stop it. Really, stop it, okay? God damn it. I hate it. We'll have to use the spare virus directly. What happened? I think she turned into a monkey. Guess the machine with the virus blew up inside the ship. Which means the whole ship's suffering from some serious monkey business. So, what's the plan? Are we going after it? As much as I'd like to, I'm pretty sure that's impossible. Well, that's one terrorist plot prevented at least. Pretty sure that'll get us some cash. By the way, how do we get out of here? Hey, don't go all silent on me! So, this is what happens when you quit overthinking things and just do what you want. Hey! I thought we were all about making plans. What do we do now? Oh, be quiet. I think I expected something like this to happen. Wonder if they did something to screw everything up. So, are we going to just drift around in here forever? No, that's the best bit. You get to die of dehydration or, depending on the life support system, suffocation. Not to worry. The Nadeshko! He came for us! Yes, but staying here is dangerous. Return to the ship, quickly. I guess things have a way of working themselves out, huh? There we go. Alright. Let's go be bridge. So, what was that place we were stuck in? To be honest, we still know almost nothing about it. The tulip itself is a relic of the prehistoric solar system civilization. The tulip you two jumped into seems to serve a different purpose from the others. Well, great! That answers all my questions. And you still came to rescue us, despite not knowing where you were going? Research on it is at a standstill. Investigations into the interior space have been put on hold as well. What I knew was that a warship-class distortion field could be used to force our way inside. In any case, it's thanks to you we're here right now. Thank you. No need for thanks. We're all in this together. Still, we owe you one. I have an idea. How about we work for you until we can pay you back? You mean it? I want a basic contract plus additional payment based on results. Understood. I am not familiar with the details when it comes to drafting contracts, but I'll have Nurgle take care of it. Prospector, it is time for you to do some work. I'll contact the person in charge of that later. For now, make yourselves at home. Thanks. Let's make this a good one, Electron Fairy. Hey, what gives? You could have spent a little more time before making that decision. If you don't like it, you can always leave. Well, when you put it that way... But always trust Prospector with the paperwork. I've had enough of chasing after table scraps. Martian successors, Captain Harlock, the Claw. With these guys, the big fish are gonna keep rolling in. You make a good point. I'm done overthinking things. Opportunity's knocking, and I'm answering. As the wise man once said, don't think, feel. No, I'm pretty sure, Magical Girl Ilya said that. Alright. Yep, power parts unlocked. Yep. Oh, thanks for giving that to me automatically. She ripped off Neil Diamond too. Neil Diamond? Who's that? Is that like Neil Armstrong? Like, when I was little, I used to get Neil Diamond and Neil Armstrong mixed up. Alright, so let's save the game here. And yep, let's go over here. Hey, Spike. Want some coffee? I'm good. Yeah. Get me some water, though. Oh, we gotta find out the origin of Don't Think Feel now. Don't Think Feel. Alright, so Don't Think Feel is a 1976 song by Neil Diamond. When did Bruce Lee say it, however? Enter the Dragon. Let's look that up. Enter the Dragon was 1973. There we go. All right. So Bruce, let's credit let's credit Bruce Lee rather than Neil Diamond. Okay. I don't get something cool to drink. I think my brain's about to melt. What happened to Spike? Pretty sure it's a hangover, right? He was negotiating with the proxy Nadeshiko sent over. Oh, he got put in his place. That guy forced him to accept some seriously unfavorable conditions. Oh yeah, Prospector. He knows. Like, there's a reason why he's there. Nurgle's Prospector is truly a force to be reckoned with. got him to agree to results-based payment at least. First things first, we need to get paid for busting that virus. I mean, you gotta be careful with results-based payment, because if the person paying you is the one who decides what the results are, then you're at risk of them shifting the goalposts. Captain Ruri was commending you for that. Hey Drago, how you going? I did some calculating and found the value of your efforts to be worth 10,000 credits. Yeah, Ruri's a good girl. Like, we can trust her to do the right thing. But in general, be careful with results-based payment. Awesome. Twinkle may have gotten away, but that's still some serious cash. I don't think she got away. Like, chances are she's ooking and eking it up in, Hammerspace. Fully uncapped the welfare support from the current... Oh, congratulations, Drago! Bloody hell, how much career mode do you have to do in order to, get enough points? Like... I ain't got time for that. I'm afraid those funds will be used to cover the expenses incurred as a result of your involving the Nadeshiko. What? Pulling people back from unexplainable voids doesn't come cheap, huh? Oh, he's already getting screwed out of his results-based payment there. I know you can skip the races after you've completed them, but I like watching them. And I like picking new horses and reading their stories, so that does eat into the time as well. I don't know. Maybe I'll try just grinding like Sakura Bakushin O at work or something, but and skipping like absolutely everything to grind career points. We'll see. Yeah, fair enough. You're on the grind, right? The Electron Fairy knows how to play ball. Yeah, okay, so there's Ruri for you. To be fair, it wasn't like changing the goalposts. It was adding an expense there. Just had Suzuka to carry your points earnings. Okay, cool, nice. I just had a pretty good Daiwa Scarlet run. Almost got B+, very close to that, but really solid in general. Almost as good as my gold ship run. And I'm doing El Condor Passer at the moment. I should have stayed a bounty hunter. At least this way you don't have to have beef and bell pepper curry without the beef. You lot are really good at grinding. Alright. Yeah, 10,000 transferred to Section 3. I just took Spike's money. Victory turn. One turn. That's still potentially a really nice turn, though. Just for the one character, though? Oh well. Let's go to... sorry. Sub-orders. Score up. What's this about Steins Gate? Ruri. I need Ruri, actually. Like, she's a battleship, she's always going to be around, right? Priscilla. Oh! Oh, El Condor Passer, sorry. El Condor Pasa is the horse I was talking about. Is there a horse named El Thai Kongru? Like, there's definitely like a bunch of nerds out there who would name their horse that, I imagine. And let's go. Alan B. Both sides are there. Bronk Rizzler. Like, one of my favorite horse names is is retired, unfortunately, but that's a good horse name right there. Yeah, it's good for me. Anyway, customization. We didn't actually pick up anyone new, did we? Really just like the same amount all the way up? I suppose once you get to a certain point, like the price just remains the same. The Melbourne Cup is the big horse race over here. It's something that a lot of people end up sort of like watching and gambling on. Generally, like, I'll admit, I get concerned about like the treatment of horses. Like, you do get horses that unfortunately die during races. I sometimes I'm concerned about like the animal welfare, I guess. Let's see. Let's do some upgrade. Upgrade you. What else? Yeah. Yeah, dog races also problematic, absolutely. Upgrade you as well, and yeah, Yoko. There's our upgrades done. Oh, what does Sonomere Dalenomere mean? Maybe didn't get any new characters. Those eyes. Oh, Chaos Head, right? Yeah, Chaos Head. Yeah, I remember playing... I never finished Chaos Head. I did play some of the visual novel. I didn't like the protagonist for Chaos Head, admittedly. Older sibling did all the formal English-style equestrian stuff. Mixing magical girls instead. Why not both? Hold on. Which one is it? Like, is it? Was it Trombe who is involved in like the real men ride each other thing? was it Sanger? Was it both of them? The only riders who ever saw were the Henshin guys. But yeah, there's one of the other Super Robot Wars OG characters. Like it's a guy on a horse, like horse mech. G Gundam actually does have like a horse in it that is like providing the horse thing, but yeah. Yeah, there's two. There's the G Gundam one, which is an actual horse, and the Super Robot Wars one, which is two guys, but like one of their mechs is a horse. Although I suppose actually, like, there's also like the Centaur one in Knights X Magic. Ratzel, yes. Sorry, it wasn't Trom. It was Ratzel. Yeah, Sanger and Ratzel. That's who I was thinking of. Yeah. Ratzel and Trom. Whatever. I haven't focused enough on that era of Super Robot Wars to be able to comment on it. So that part's on me. G. Which one was G? Let me... Steel G? Was it? No. That doesn't look like a Centaur. Oh, there's something there. Maybe. That depends on the version. Like, I'm seeing one that's looking more like one. Anyway, so we do have our ad break at the moment. So I'm gonna quickly just go over any skills. I think I want to save here, admittedly. I don't have to buy something every single time. We've given everyone a hit in the way. I suppose I could give Spike potential. This costs 300. Already given it to Domon, right? Yeah. I've given you Guard EX. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, yeah, we'll go over here and we'll get ready in the next minute. I just gotta quickly just walk around, stretch my legs a bit, and I'll be back after the ad break. Okay? All right. Okay, I've returned. So, who's this Presbund fellow? Also, good night, Kuro. Sleep well. Let's see. Ames Presbund. Lovely. Okay. So, member of the Earth Federation Assembly. He is 48 years old, and the representative of the Dawn Assembly, comprised of Federation Assembly members who espouse political reform. Oh. What sort of political reform? Because this could be good or bad. He looks evil, but let's see. His upright bearing and intelligent speeches have garnered him great support from the people. He was with the military previously. He got to know VTX Union's president, Diamond Baldwin, during those days, where they swore to fight for Earth's future together. Okay, so... he sounds like he's on our side. We'll have to see. Seems like things won't even make it to the negotiation table. Oh, he's talking with Haman, who is actually in this game. All the other Double Zeta stuff has had like Haman being dead already. Haman's around. Lovely.
俗物だ。うかつだな、シャ。行け、ファンデル。小賢しいことを少年が言うのか。俗物だ。
Alright. Leader of the resource asteroid Axis, where the remnant of the Principality of Xeon forces are gathered. She helped Minerva, the 8-year-old orphan of Dozalzadi, and led the Axis forces as director. He had a relentless and merciless personality. Haman supported the restoration of Xeon and raised Axis forces comparable to the Titans in Ayug, who had been in hiding on an asteroid. He also possessed great political skill, as well as being an extremely advanced U-type who piloted the mobile suit Kubale, displaying overwhelming strength in battle. She was involved with Quattro in the past, and now feels both love and hatred for him, which seems to be like how pretty much everyone feels about him, so she's not unique in that. In their one-on-one battle on Grips 2, Quattro was sucked into the explosion of his Hyaku Shiki. She murmured her wish for a double suicide in her sadness. That's a fancy way of putting it. Haman Khan. For harmony between Earth and the colonies. We need your strength. I think Camille still has reason. Yeah, actually, you got a point there. Like, they didn't always have the most positive relationship. Like, there was definitely some antagonism there, but definitely more positive than negative. I understand your intentions. However, I don't think Neo Xeon and the Federation can come to terms under your guidance. I see. Don't get me wrong. Personally, I hold you in high regard. But you alone cannot change the corrupted Federation, nor these dark times we live in. Haman Khan. Name Presbund. What this era needs to change is the power to rewrite everything. Alright, well that's interesting. Also, Saturn's been turned into Uranus. Nadeshiko B. Bridge. We've safely completed the boson jump. The Bebop has also jumped out safely in front of us. No issues so far. Still, what a pain. We can't use the Hisago Plan network because of the Martian successes. Because of them, we had no choice but to jump out via this tulip on the fringes of the Earth sphere. You can never be too careful. Especially since the Martian successes are still bitter from the Lizard War. I bet they've got the Nadeshiko on their hit list. Based on what we saw on Mars, part of the Federation forces is collaborating with them too. Eventually, we'll have no choice but to fight against them. Are reforms really being implemented within the military? Vice Admiral Mistumaru and Rear Admiral Akiyama are working hard to fix things. We'll just have to be patient. Gotta give them props, though. They gave us the autonomy to operate on our own. Yes, and as such, we are able to recruit personnel from outside the Federation. Still, though... What is it, Harry? Still annoyed about Hikaru and Izumi joining the team? Oh, Captain! Forget your old crew members from the Nadeshiko. All you need is me. Don't put words in my mouth, sir. I don't mind Ryoko's friends. It's the people we met on Mars that I can't help but wonder about. It's a real hodgepodge, that's for sure. I'm fine with everyone from BTX, along with Domon and Tetsuya, but the outlaw types are a little... I don't know. But they're awesome! What are you talking about, Harry? Oh, come off it. Aren't we pretty much outlaws within the Federation? Is that how they see us? That's what it means to be a part of the Nadeshiko. Right, Captain? I won't deny it. That may be why I feel that we can accomplish anything with the team that we've assembled. Captain! Time to get back to work. Remain vigilant, everyone. Even way out here on the fringes of the Earth sphere? Precisely because of it. It's entirely possible things were engineered to have us jump out here. Alright, Bebop living quarters? Earth, huh? Been a while since the last time I was here. Hey, I've been meaning to ask, is there a reason you bounty hunters were hanging out on Mars? Bounties tend to go Mars or beyond. Keeps them as far as possible from the prying eyes of Federation police. For folks like us, Mars is an obvious place to set up shop. Lately, though, it seems like more and more bounties are hiding out on Earth. What's that? Earth cops are slacking is why. I mean, they're cops, right? So it's not just the military that's gone bad. Oh boy, Priscilla, let me tell you about cops. Society as a whole is rotten, isn't it? Sign of the times. News always makes it sound like Earth is way safer than Mars, though. Want to see for yourself? I mean, this is, keep in mind, this is G Gundam Earth. Or at least, G Gundam exists with this Earth. So, that's not a good sign for Earth. Let me tell you that. What are we looking at? Hold on a second. This is the Federation's police database. Ed, you're hacking again, aren't you? Priscilla wanted to know more about Earth. Means Devil Gundam attempted to take over everything. I still need to watch G Gundam. I'll get around to it someday. Oh, man. I can't believe this kid's hacking abilities. Depending on how you look at it, she could have been treated like an Electrum fairy, like Captain Ruri. Yes, but it's fairly likely that this fairy could get in fairly big trouble. Izumi is right. Don't ever do something like this again, Ed. Yeah, she's gonna do it again. Ah, what am I gonna do for fun? Why don't you go play with the Nadeshiko's Omoikane? I bet you'll have a hard time infiltrating a computer that smart. You just... Yeah, I was about to say, that's a terrible idea. Let's not stick Ed and Omoikane in the same room. To refresh people on what Omoikane is, the main computer in the Nadeshiko series, its official name was SVC 2027. It was installed in Nadeshiko A even during the Lizard War. When Nadeshiko A was sent far away together with the calculation unit, Omoikane was removed and later installed in Nadeshiko B. Although it was a computer, it possessed an ego and developed a strong bond of friendship with Rui Hoshino. Some things that Omoikane has gotten up to in the Nadeshiko series is turning on the Federation completely and wiping out the Federation task force. Omoikane is great, by the way. Oh, now I've got to try. Uh-oh. I hope I don't regret this. Too late, Hikaru. Don't look at me. If anything happens, I am definitely not responsible. Yeah, that's right. Ryoko doing the classic military thing. Shift the blame. It isn't her fault, it's Hikaru's. Still, it feels strange for a pirate like me to say this, but things on Earth are awful right now. Why is it strange for a pirate to say? Serious criminality is up, corruption is rampant, generally amoral behavior is the norm, and motivation is at an all-time low. The numbers don't tell you anything new. You can all feel how bad things were just by living there. There are a lot of people who blame the Federation government for everything. Yeah, but it's not just the government's fault things are as bad as they are. Spike is correct. This is a problem for everyone who lives there. Are you saying the world is bad because, well, because everyone is bad? Some people blame the times we live in. The Twilight Age. We've already covered that one, but definitely decline. That's the theory that says humanity has hit its limit, right? People say technological progress has stagnated compared to the Golden Age. Yeah, so I think we've already covered that one. I've just got it like flashed up there if people want to quickly speed read that. To be more precise, it's more like the reasons to use certain technologies have vanished. What's the point of something that you can't use? Interstellar ships are a good example. The desire to go into outer space has waned, so interstellar tech is effectively a lost art. Good riddance as far as I'm concerned. There's no money to be had out there. That's just the kind of attitude that's killing scientific progress. Quite right, Meryl. Like, just because there isn't money to be made in something, and I do disagree with the idea that there's no money to be made in, like, outer space, but even assuming that that is true, scientific progress is great, and it shouldn't just be for the sake of money. Hell, like a huge amount of discoveries are made by accident, by pursuing like strange theories that to an outsider might think is absolutely pointless and a waste of money. Like you see, like some one of the jokes I sort of come back to is the Twitter meme or whatever it is about someone saying, oh, this guy thinks that the beans need to take turns in reference to crop rotation. Yes, the beans do need to take turns. Random stuff like that is important to study. Sorry, I'm not a hapless romanticist. I'll correct you, but I can tell that'd be a waste of time. I really like Meryl's design. She looks great. Like all of the OG characters in SWT look awesome. Stop, Meryl. I get how you feel, but you shouldn't take it out on the others. Yeah, you're right. I think a name like the Twilight Age doesn't help, though. If anything, Feels like it's given society an excuse. Who came up with that name anyway? Don't know, don't care. Whatever era we're supposedly in, it's boom times for me. Probably got mentioned offhand as part of some, like, news article or something, and that went viral, and then suddenly everyone's using it. Got that right. Who cares what everyone else says? The important thing is to stay positive. The Twilight Age isn't raining on their parade, I see. I'm okay with I'm okay with the times being tough, as long as they're peaceful. By the way, Tetsuya and Domon go. They mentioned needing to sort some things out before arriving on Earth. It must be about Van. Should have double-checked to see if there were compulsory deploys this mission. I mean, everyone's deploying anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but whatever. Bebop, hallway. It's time you talked. I'm seasick. Can it wait? Knock it off. No, you're fine. Van? Who's this claw guy you're after? So long as he's working with the Martian successors, he's our business. We might even be able to help. Don't need it. Why not? What happened to Elena concerns me and only me. Leave me alone. Van, we're trying to help. Fine, Van. Just go. I'll do just that. Van, wait! Kind of fun seeing them try to marry up all the lore. Yes, absolutely, Mimi. I love how they marry up all the lore. It is definitely highly advanced official fanfiction. I've talked about this earlier, but like sometimes they do it really well, sometimes less good. We're seeing like really good stuff here at the moment with the OGs, with Nadeshiko, G Gundam. I got Cowboy Bebop and Gun Sword, all in harmony, and it's awesome. I love it. I love fanfiction as well, that like crossover fanfiction that like gets it and so like locks in on harmonizing the universes. Which is probably why I like Super Robot Wars, right? He reminds me of you back when you were pursuing the Dark Gundam. You may be right about that. But are you going to help him? Yeah. Are you expecting him to change like you did? I don't know. Whatever he does, I want to be there to see him through it. I'm being attacked from the outside! Who would attack us at a place like this? Scenario 10! Shadow of Neo Zeon. I guess with Haman showing up earlier, we might be getting like judo and all that. Alright, well, deploy everyone. And hold on. What have we got here? Is that another thing that's just on the map? Either way, let's move the speedy boys up the front. There. Over there. Stella might be good at the front. You up there. Watching these games always makes you wish there was a fantasy equivalent. Okay, so there are some equivalents out there that might be of interest to you. If you're into Type Moon. There's Battle Moon Wars. This is older now, so it doesn't have like all the. It predates Fate Grand Order essentially. So it's mostly like Tsukihime, Fate Stay Night, and Hollow Ataraxia, and Kara no Kyokai, and Melty Blood. It's got that as well. So that is something that might be of interest to you. Yep. So I'll just write that in chat for you. So Battle Moon Wars, and yep, no problem. And like, I don't know the state of it in terms of English. There is also a Toho one out there. I don't quite recall the name off my head. Like, the issue with that is that, like, they were sort of like releasing it like part 1, part 2, part 3 and such, and then they released like a collection that sort of like had them all together, and like the fan translation I think stalled out because of that big sort of like merging of them. What's the name of that one? That one... Fantasy Maiden Wars? Or Gensou Shoujo Taisen? So I'm not sure if that one is available in English. I think I have like seen people here and there like writing about like a Fire Emblem Super Robot Wars game. I don't know if that's a real thing, and I don't know if that is, even if it is a real thing, the progress of it. So might be worth looking into to see if that's real or not. And there's also a HoloLive fan game in the works. That one is using mecha, so it's not just the girls or anything. Like, the girls are in mechs, but that one is called, what was that one called again? Let me see. Just Super Holo Wars. That one's in, I think that was in like alpha or beta or something like that. But like it's available for people to play at least. So yeah. So that was Super Holo Wars. One of mine was a little more ball busty either. Okay, so Super Robot Wars, the modern games, they tend to be on the easy side. The older Super Robot Wars games can actually be quite ballbusters. Super Robot Wars, like Alpha Portable, is... I think that one is meant to be quite ballbustery. Wizard Portable... I think there's another sort of like portable one that's also really ballbustery as well. Just so happens that the modern ones have leaned on the easier side, which, for better or worse. Like, I wouldn't mind if the games were a little bit harder myself. Like, there were a few like stages in SRWX that were a little bit trickier, certainly. But like, and possibly like if I were playing on like the hardest difficulty. I'm just playing on hard difficulty right now, expert. But game like bloody, like, because I bought like the DLC, it came with a whole bunch of like extra resources and shit, which makes the game easy, but yeah. Yeah, so the older Super Robot Wars games are genuinely difficult. Yeah. The current ones are a lot easier. The Super Robot Wars OG games also tend to lean a bit more on the harder side of things too. Hey there, Kailash, how you going? I think the OG games do have translations available as well, so you'd be able to play those. Yeah, so... Oh, no, I don't consider that a derail. Like, I'm talking with chat. Like, that's inherently, like, part of the stream, right? I'll save the game in a moment, Kailash, okay? I'm not in the... I'm not quite in the save game screen. Or the yeah. The Bebop has taken a direct hit. We're pulling back. I'm so sorry. Our patrol ran long. Yeah, playing with Omobikami is so fun. Maybe that's why. Well, you're not allowed to play with that anymore. Yeah, I totally get you, Mimi. I'm similar. I'm quite similar. Wow. I didn't know you could summon your armor into space. Right. We're connected. Thought that armor was in orbit around Mars this whole time. Well, we're right outside the Earth sphere now. What's going on? It used a boson jet to get here, which can only mean one thing. Stay sharp! Here they come! Isn't that Neo Zeon? Did Neo Zeon and the Earth Federation agree to a ceasefire after the Dark Gundam incident? Unfortunately, there's a loophole. The terms of the agreement outlaw hostilities between the two groups within the Earth sphere. Unfortunately, we're outside the area covered by the agreement. The Nadeshiko represents the Federation, which makes it a prime target for these guys. Those rule-lawyering jerks! Like they want, let's give it to them! Wait, Yoko. For what it's worth, I'm going to try speaking to them first. I don't think that's going to do any good based on the way they play. Yes, there's an order to these things. We should let Captain Hoshino handle this. Attention, Neo Zeon forces. This is Lieutenant Commander Ruri Hoshino, Captain of the Nadeshiko B. We are aware this area is not covered under the ceasefire agreement. However, we ask that you refrain from any act of hostility, as we have civilians aboard. Commence the attack!
手土産を持っていかねば私の立場がないのでな。緩めば運は逃げる。俺は手土産を緩めば運は逃げる。俺は運をこの手に掴む。
Got a aggressive voice. He seems this guy's a mid-boss at best, though. Like, he doesn't even have a page of dialogue here for his description. A Neo Zeon officer, formerly captain of the cruiser Mindra. He became Glenny's second-in-command in order to keep an eye on Haman. He is an ambitious man. Lovely. Commence the attack! Yeah, sounds like it is, given that they mentioned Glenny's second-in-command, right? They're firing at us! We must take this opportunity to strengthen our voice. Thinking the Nadeshiko will convince the undecided to side with us. Doesn't look like they're going to let us go. If we go out and fight them, my contract with Captain Haruri says I have to. Then we should pull back and... no can do. But this is war, ma'am. Sure, but if someone's taking pot shots at me, I'm going to do something about it. Excuse me. What? Rani? I understand how you must feel, but we can't pull back here. Not under these circumstances. Thank you, Mimi. Steel yourself, Raimi. There's no regrets for the dead. Understood. Thank you, Ada. One request, though. As tactical operator, I propose we avoid aiming at enemy cockpits to the best of our abilities. Agreed. What better way to demonstrate the Tyranida's capabilities? Okay, everyone. Though it pains me to do so, we shall engage the enemy. I mean, like, it's all well and good to say, like, hey, let's not aim for the cockpit. But space is a big place. Minovsky particles disrupt a whole bunch of sensors. Enemies move around all the time. And the size of these weapons means that I'm pretty sure that whatever part of a thing you hit, you're probably gonna blow away more than you expect, right? Okay, everyone. Though it pains me to do so, we shall engage the enemy. Alright, so, simple objective, defeat all enemies, the Disco B is defeated. Anything I need to concern myself with. Alright, so, SR point, defeat 2 enemies with the Nadesco's gravity attack, map attack, before the end of the stage, so we can do that. And attack P, 2 enemies with a ban. Gotcha. Oh yeah, don't forget to say thank you. There we go. Alright. We don't have a time limit or anything, so let's see what we have. Gaza D's. I don't think we've encountered these yet, so... Neo Xeon variable mobile suit developed based on the Gaza C. Transformation mechanism is the same as that of the Gaza C, which meant that some changes to its parts were all that was needed to ensure it could be mass-produced. In addition to its main armament, the Hyper Knuckle Buster, its overall firepower has been improved, and it now boasts 4 missile launchers and 2 beam cannons. Alright. And over here we have Zaz. These are very Battletech coded, being walking missile carriers. A mobile suit developed by Neo Xeon for rear support. Besides being equipped with numerous missiles in its small body, it has a beam saber for hand-to-hand combat. Its unit's characteristic is its ability to use the special assault weapon, the large transformable booster pod, for heavy firepower to take down battleships. Yep, so they're basically like catapults or trebuchets, archers, longbows, what have you in Battletech. And over here we have Raisans. I think we've seen them before, but I'll go over them just in case. The mobile suit developed by the Neo Xeon forces for their assault on Earth during the first Neo Xeon War. Its Gundarium alloy armor and high output generator gives it stable and good performance on Earth and in space. The inbuilt firearms consist of triple beam cannons on its wrists and throwable slashing weapons called Drive Blade. Alright, I think that's everyone here. Okay, yeah, so we've got you over there. Support attack, guard, potential. Nothing really to worry about. 3-barrel and tri-blade. Yeah, the Bryson does have a style to it. It's very much like Dom-coded, with the shape of its head and like the big feet. So it's it looks like it's from that family, at least. Anyway, let's start moving in. Yeah, successor to the Dom series. Makes sense. Okay, so let's all get on board here. How fast can these guys go? Might move you on board. It's all a little bit further down, so you might be able to get away with things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to like move like some of these guys a little bit closer to the Nadeshiko. No, I'm not gonna... We need your energy to be high so that I can get the SR point. Just, it will, whatever. Alright. End phase. Okay, so they're gonna stay there. Units incoming! What's my favorite mech or ship in any of the SRWs? Specifically SRW? Alright, let me think about that. Okay. I am quite partial to the Belle Zaloot from Super Robot Wars J. I sort of got... That's how I sort of got introduced to like Super Robot Wars. Like, I did play Battle Moon Wars first, but like, SRWJ was my first Super Robot Wars game, and the OG mech in that is... Like, that one's actually got several different OG mechs to choose from. The Belle Zaloot is pretty cool with like those combinable weapons. It's got like a crystal bow and arrow and like dual handguns and stuff. It's quite cool. So I've got some partiality to that. The Van Ray is also really cool. Like, that one plays into a lot of like my specific likes in a mech, which is like heavily armed and armored. And like that, the Van Ray is built like very much like a brick. So I quite like the aesthetics of the Van Ray. So that's where I'm at, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna go with those. If we're talking about OGs, at least, it's a bit harder. Like, I'm not sure if I want to include. Like, even if I do, so like include like others from like other series and all that. Like, I tend to get attached to the OGs. Anyway. You bought dill pickles and now understand why so many people like them. Those are great. Have you had a Twickle before, Drago? This Astronaut. I need to look that one up. Oh yeah, that's an edgelord mech. Absolutely. Wing Zero is good. I'm gonna say something, I think. Oh well, it's fine. Units incoming! It appears the welcome party has arrived. Welcome party? The Zeta! Is that you, Camille Beaton? Oh, God, Camille's here. Alright.
人をエゴの道具にしてそれは一番やっちゃいけないことなんだぞはあ食いしばれ
I was expecting.
そんな大人修正してやる貴様のようなのがいるから戦いは終わらないんだ消えろ
Oh, this is very angry Camille. So, Camille, right?
カミーユゼータガンダム行きます人をエゴの道具にしてそれは一番やっちゃいけないことなんだぞはあ食いしばれそんな大人修正してやる
In terms of like just Gundam, I quite like the Kampfa and the Gobera Tetra. Those ones are probably my favorites from Gundam. Yes, I agree, Wizard. I think that the freeform nature of 30 was absolutely a weakness. So I'm hoping that Y is more like the other SRW games. I know that 30 isn't the first SRW game to do like a little bit more openness, but I still feel like it was a weakness. Easy 8's a good choice. Anyway, Camille is a new type boy who pilots the Zeta Gundam and is a member of AU. He is 17 years old. Originally a high school student on the space colony of Green Noah, Camille is a normal, if not a little oversensitive boy. He has a complex about his feminine-sounding name, and so threw himself into masculine sports like Homo Avis, or piloting a simple glider, and Karate to compensate. Both of his parents are employed as technical officers in the Federation, and he was encouraged to become familiar with mechanics. He even won a junior mobile suit tournament. However, when Jared slanders his name, their feud gets Camille into trouble with the Titans. He winds up helping Quattro and his friends in their plot to steal the Gundam Mark II units, and Camille joins the AUG, setting off a huge cycle of killing women important to the other person. His new type abilities awaken during battle, and he plays an active role as an ace AU pilot from then on. Initially, he battles the Titans due to simple dislike of them. After Quattro, Amuro, 4, and Rosamia come into, and subsequently leave his life, he matures as a person. I mean, leaves his life is doing a lot of work there for some of those characters. He starts to expand his own awareness of the universe while searching for a plan that might end the war. In the last episode of the television series, Scirocco causes him to lose his mind, scarring him deeply. However, in the movie, Camille is seen happy and healthy with Fa. What would have happened if Jared didn't say anything about Camille's name? There's a lot of fan comics that make memes about that. Hey Kincaid, it's been a while. Glad to see I made it in time. And here's Judo. Hey Frankie. I guess we're gonna have episode 1 Judo or something, right? Instead of post-series Judo, if you've got like Haman Khan and all that. So the way to defeat him is to make fun of his name. Got it. It didn't work, Infernal. B has opinions on Jared being less of an idiot. Anyway, a young civilian who lived on Side 1 colony of Shangri-La. He supports himself and his little sister Lena with his junk business. One day he tries to steal a mobile suit from the Argama while it is in port, but instead he finds himself driving Yazan and Neo Zeon away with the Zeta Gundam. As a reward for his actions, he is offered a pilot position with the Argama, which he accepts. Judo is always full of energy and is usually very positive. He only struggles for himself and Lena initially, but as his friends and Lena get increasingly caught up in the war, he resolves to join the fight in order to bring an end to the conflict. Has excellent abilities as a new type, and shares a deep connection with Haman and Puru. After his victory against Haman, he joins the Jupiter fleet with Ru so he can develop his abilities further. I'll see if it's like first season or not. First episode or not, or whatever. Captain Ruri's instincts were right on the money. She had a feeling the ship would get attacked right before entering the Earth sphere. You must be Judo. What happened to the Double Zeta? Oh, alright. Well, not episode 1 then. It's in the shop right now, so I'm borrowing the Mark II. Apologies for the delay, Captain Ruri. We're ready to assist. You have our thanks, Londo Bell. Londo Bell? The Earth Federation Forces External Autonomous Corps, formed in the wake of the Jupiter War by former AUG members. Even with the current Federation's unscrupulousness, there are still those we can trust within its ranks. How dare Neo Zeon use such dirty tactics? That's how they want to play this? I'm not holding back. Judo. And we got 5!
こちらベタ攻撃を開始しますカミーユをやらせはしないデコーさんあなたは私が止めますこちらベタ攻撃を開始します
Alright, Camille's childhood friend, she is 17 years old. When Camille steals the Gundam Mark II unit, Fa and her parents are kidnapped by Basque as retribution, due to Fa's close ties to Camille. After being rescued by Bright, she joins AUG and volunteers to be a pilot so that she can oppose the Titans and be close to Camille. She fights in the Grips War, although the truth is that she isn't coping well as a pilot. He has always been very interested in Camille's life and his ways from a young age, and constantly tries to give him advice. Camille does his best to avoid her constant meddling. This almost motherly quality of Fa's is what prompts her to help the 2 orphans that Quattro brings back to the Argama, Shinta and Kun. In the TV series, she leaves the battlefield and devotes herself to the care of her beloved Camille, who loses his mind on the battlefield. However, in the movie, they are shown to be happy and safe together. I'm guessing this is probably movie Camille and Fa. Judo still hasn't moved on. Alright. Looking at the time, I think here is we'll scan. We'll go over everyone's first. We've got the Zeta Gundam over here, an AU transformable mobile suit developed by Anaheim Electronics. This unit is the culmination of the knowledge cultivated by Project Zeta, combining the movable frame technology of the Gundam Mark II with the concept of flying armor. By using Gundarium Lambdas? No. Armor and installing a new generator model, the Zeta Gundam is able to achieve an excellent power-to-weight ratio and excels in ease of mobility. Its high power output allows it to use a Hyper Mega Launcher, a portable weapon with the power to rival a Mega Bazooka launcher. Furthermore, the Gundam is able to cruise long distances by transforming into a Wave Rider and has significant acceleration capacity. This very flexible frame, capable of solo flight within the atmosphere, as well as atmospheric re-entry, and can maneuver even with a consort unit attached to the back. Later, it is installed with a simple SciComm biosensor, and it responds well to the keen reactions of Camille. It's also been observed to behave in ways not stated in the certifications, such as interfering with the movements of enemy mobile suits. the first Neo Zeon War, it is piloted by Judo and Ru rather than Camille. We apparently found out what the final bookmark was that caused AO3 to be in stasis mode. What was going on there? I must have I missed all that. Yeah, the Hyper Megalords. We don't have the biosensor yet. Yeah, Mutai. Yeah, support attack is nice. Alright. Over here, we have Judo. Rockmark is always nice to have. Gundam Mark II. A mobile suit independently developed by the Titans during the Grips War. It is a redesign of the first generation of Gundams, and its strongest feature is the removal of the core block system in favor of a movable frame. Its movements are more similar to a human's, increasing its mobility. It has also had new technology incorporated, such as a full circumference monitor linear seat cockpit and a detachable Vulcan pod system. It becomes part of the AU after being taken by Camille and the others from the Titans. The black is painted over with white. In the first Neo Zeon conflict, it is primarily piloted by El Villano against cutting-edge mobile suits. Someone made... maxed out. Oh boy. Anyway, yeah. Long rifle... One Direction. Alright. And finally, we have Fa, with a new type level 1, but support, defend, guard, and maintenance skill as a default, which is nice to have. Mathus. Developed by Anaheim Electronics, it is the AU's first transformable mobile suit. The unit was used to verify the transformation mechanism in Project Zeta, meaning that both units' ability for combat as well as strength are less than ideal. It is deployed by the Arkhama and operated by Rekoa and Fa. Hugh Mathusis made an appearance in the movie, being involved in various storylines. So this is the sort of thing we put extra arms on, so that its arm beam gun becomes strong without us needing to invest anything in its weaponry. 2 billion bookmarks, wow. Anyway, looking at the time, we are going to wrap up the stream for the night.
大変だマイトン。前回の戦いで出た被害額が100万を超えてしまった。心配はいらないよ浜田君。この程度の額なら俺のへそくりでなんとかなるから。さすがは世界一のお金持ち。伊達に社長はやってないさ。我が旋風寺コンツェルンはまさに順風満帆。世界に羽ばたく若き翼、旋風寺マイト。ただいま絶好調。
Possible. Some games let you recruit Haman, so we'll see. Yeah, often that happens. Like previously we had Full Frontal from Unicorn as a secret unlock.
この調子でスーパーロボット対戦も1日でクリアしてみせる。マイトの場合、本当にやりかねないから怖いんだよな。
I wouldn't complete Super Robot Wars in one day. Yeah, what Wizard says. Often there will be like secret like objectives that you can do in order to recruit secret characters. Like whenever I play, I do have a guide up to the side to let me know what the SR points are, what the TAC points are, the different like secret points in order to recruit pilots, because I want to get everything. All right, I don't want to miss out on anything. Yeah. It's also why I'm really hoping that in SRWY, the Dawn of Fold girls are possible to recruit. I know that they're only doing Season 1 of G-Witch, So I don't know what's going to happen, but I really like Dawn of Fold in G-Witch. So yeah, like I'm very much hoping for that to be a thing. Anyway, as to what we're doing for the rest of the week, I haven't written up my schedule yet, but I'm pretty sure I know what it's going to be, which is going to be Wednesday and Thursday playing the 100 line, and Friday will be Metaphor ReFantasio. The weekend, I'm not going to be doing any streaming because I'm going to be attending a convention. And like I am not going to have the energy to stream after a convention. As an asexual, do I find the letter A attractive? I do not, Paul. Thank you for asking. However, the S is quite sexy. Anyway, we are going to raid somebody now. Let's see. Ooh, I know who we're gonna raid. Let's go and raid Katharina. Was Katharina Game or Gaming? Katharina Game. Katharina Game is currently streaming some Ender Magnolia. Now, that's a game I intend to stream at some point, so I'm going to be like dipping out of it rather than watching it. But yeah, like I really like Ender Lilies, so Ender Magnolia, I'm sure that you're all going to be in for a treat, right? As long as you like Metroidvanias and melee music. Alright, so thank you very much as always, and I hope to see you all next time. Alright, see ya!